So something that I've learned is that the whole world is a mirror. So let's say things are showing up in your life, like relationship things, maybe it's financial things like that. And these are just mirroring the beliefs that we have. And most of the time, these are unconscious beliefs that we have adopted in our childhood or wherever. And we see these things played out. And the good thing is, you can change your belief. But if you don't know that you hold that belief, then how can you change it? So that's the beauty of the mirror. So whenever you're feeling triggered in a relationship, in whatever it is, in your life, in your job, finances, things like that, don't get so reactive and be like, oh, woe is me, I'm a victim. Instead, look at it and be like, what's this showing me? What am I believing about myself that's creating this mirror? Because all is energy. So the beliefs that we hold, that is going to be reflected back. We're going to project out that energy. We're going to see it brought right back to us. The people in your life, they can't show up. They can't show up the way that you desire if you hold a belief that you're not worthy of it, or that you're not deserving of it, or this is just the way things are. That's how people treat me. Like, if it's finances, maybe you believe, oh, all rich people are like this, or people have money. I don't, I can't. I gotta work hard and all these things. And listen to those beliefs. It's true. You're experiencing that, but you can change that belief to one of abundance. I deserve abundance. I am worthy and deserving of abundance. Abundance is my nature. I mean, we're all part of nature, truly. And the same spirit that has created all of this, the same divine consciousness that's created all of nature. Look at the spring as it starts to blossom and bloom. Everything takes off and you can't keep up with it. That is you. You're not separate from that. You're no different from all the source of life. The only thing that blocks your abundance is your belief that I am poor, I can't do this, I gotta work hard. And I get it. If that's your experience, that is what you're experiencing. And I'm telling you that look at that experience, and instead of being a victim to it, begin to look at what do you believe about yourself and work on changing those beliefs. Feel into it. Begin to feel into it and release those old beliefs. You may have to cry, be like, I feel like I'm just always working hard and it's so hard and I can't get ahead and stuff, and just cry and feel that out. But as you release that old energy, that old version of yourself that was believing in lack, believing it lacked, that it didn't have enough, that it was hard, begin to replace it with the truth. I am worthy and deserving of abundance right now as I am. The same source that has created all this lives within me, and I lack nothing. Good things happen to me. Blessings come to me. Miracles happen for me. If it's a relationship and it's not going like, you don't feel like love's being reciprocated, or that you're always giving and it's not coming back, look at that. What are you believing about yourself that maybe you feel like you're not deserving of love, that you're not worthy of love? And sometimes these are sneaky beliefs. They came from our childhood. So whenever you begin to get triggered by that, instead of being like, oh, they're always like this, I'm gonna leave. Hey, don't leave so quick, because what you'll find out is you'll show up in another. What you have to do is begin to look at the beliefs of where you're feeling like maybe you don't deserve love. Maybe you don't deserve to have your needs met, because that's something that you were programmed to believe. And you begin to feel into that. How does it feel to not be chosen, to always be pursuing someone else, to always be initiating, and to not have it coming back to you, not having reciprocity in your life, to always be overgiving and then not coming back? How does that feel? It doesn't feel too good, right? Begin to feel into that. Don't run from it. Whenever someone's showing up that way, don't run from it. Don't blame them. Don't hide and try to numb the feeling. Sit with it. Feel into it. What is this showing me about myself? What do I believe about myself? That my needs don't matter? That I gotta earn love? I gotta give to earn love? I gotta give more to get? Begin to look at it. And then begin to release it and reprogram. We're not computers, but in a way, our minds, consciousness operates in that way. Consciousness is just consciousness. It's that awareness. And what you're aware of is what you experience. So if you have a certain belief system, think of it as like a filter over your reality. And then the light that you are projects that reality out. So when you identify a belief, so think your triggers. Begin to think them. Be like, thank you for showing me this. When people show up in your life the way you don't prefer, think them. Be like, thank you for showing me this. I don't prefer you. I don't prefer this. Thank you for showing me. What am I believing about myself? Okay, let me look. You know, I feel like people are always doing this to me. Like I give so much and it never comes back. No one's ever choosing me. No one ever initiates for me. Okay, why? You know, when I was younger, I felt like I had to earn my parents' love, or I had to, prove my worth to receive love, or whatever it is. That maybe whenever you did try to give love, it was rejected, and you started to feel like you don't deserve love then. Or whenever you were the most vulnerable and you needed your parents' attention, or whoever, your caregiver, whatever, that they weren't available. They were just emotionally distant or unavailable, and you started to believe, well, I guess I'm not worthy. I guess I'm not deserving of love. And those beliefs stick with us. Just because it came in your childhood doesn't mean it went away. If you begin to believe that and adopt that and solidify it as your truth, then you're now living that out as your truth, and you're seeing it reflected by everyone in your experience, everything. This goes in all areas: finances, of relationships, everything, your health. So when the reality begins to show you what you don't prefer, begin to look at it. Don't be a victim. Look at it. What are you believing about yourself and the experience you're having? What do you believe? And begin to change it. Begin to embody the version that you want to see mirrored back as well. So if you want reciprocal love, you want people to initiate for you, you want whatever, begin to be that. You want more money? Begin to be abundant. Begin to give to people. Even if you don't have it, you don't have a lot, you're not a millionaire, okay? Give something to somebody. Hey, I got an extra. I want to bless you because you deserve it. See, I love to do that. I love to give to others as a way of not to just say, hey, look, I got extra, I'm giving to you. No, I do it consciously because I want to program them. I want them to begin to see, hey, you deserve this. Because the more I give to others, they begin to see, wait, money can just come out of nowhere. Not all people with money are greedy. Not, maybe unexpected things can happen to me. Maybe I am deserving of, good things happening to me. Maybe I am worthy of abundance. You give somebody some money whenever they feel like they're just struggling through. Nothing good's ever happening for them. It can begin to shift them to think, wow, that happened. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. They then begin to expect that more. They begin to believe they're worthy. They begin to believe they're deserving. And before you know it, their reality begins to reflect that. And you can do that intentionally. You want more love coming back to you. Begin to give love. Begin to show others their worth and that they're deserving, and begin to embody that. So when the reality shows you things that you don't prefer, don't become a victim or try to run away from relationships. You only need one relationship. You may disagree, but I'm gonna tell you, from my own experience, you only need one relationship. It doesn't matter who it is. It could be Sally, Susie, whoever, Jimmy, Bobby, whoever it is. They may not be showing up the way that you deserve, but they're showing you how you believe you deserve to be treated. And wherever you got that belief, maybe you got it mirrored from mom, dad, whoever, Uncle Bob. I don't know where it came from. But you can transform any relationship by changing the way that you believe about yourself, the way that you show up, and what you'll tolerate and settle. And whenever you begin to see and believe a new way, begin to remind yourself what you deserve and stop settling for less. You stop settling for less in here first. Then it's reflected back. You don't say, hey, you're not going to treat me this way, or you better love me. You better give to me. No, you better make me feel special. Make yourself feel special. Remind yourself you are special. You are worthy and deserving of the love that you give. Purge out the old belief that you weren't, and that's how it is for you. Begin to replace it with the truth. I'm worthy and deserving of love. I'm worthy and deserving to have the love that I give reciprocated back to me. I don't have to earn or prove love. I'm worthy just now, right here, as I am. And the more you begin to believe that and solidify that into your being, you'll see it reflected right back to you by the people in your experience. In all areas. This applies to everything. So, I hope these ramblings find you well and that you can glean something from it. Blessings.